Grumpies, check this out. This is your bathroom bandit, and I'm here to do the week. This is the week 9 recap, right? Yeah, week 9 recap. Um, damn, looking at this lineup, man, we had a lot of close games. We had a tie. It's going to require a tiebreaker. We had a 1 point game, a 5 point game. Man, there's a lot of close games this week. Let's start off with the first one. We got the Bathroom Bandits, myself, the Bathroom Bandit, versus Dewey's Dirty Laundry. And this was a 23-point victory by the Bathroom Bandits, 155 to 132. Um, led by Drew Brees with 36 points, another 300-yard, 3 touchdown game for Drew Breesy. Jordy Nelson gave me 22, and my Rams defense 22. Latavius Murray gave Dewey's Dirty Laundry 33 points, which was a huge performance. Other than that, Matt Stafford 20, and that was pretty much it for anything close to 20 or better. Dewey's Dirty Laundry, you dropped to 4-5. Bathroom Bandits, we improved to 5-4. Still fighting. Next matchup, we got the Belichick's Hoodies versus Men of Steel. This is the beginning of the close games. I mean, and this is a close one, but nowhere close to the closest, but it was pretty competitive for the most part. Um, it was just one little hiccup, and I'll tell you about that as I go through. Belichick's hoodies 144, Men of Steel 129. Now Belichick's hoodies had Matty Ice with 41 and Julio with 27 on Thursday. He also had DeMarco with 20 points, and the Panthers D gave him 20 points. But Dez Bryant, man, I don't know what happened to Dez, but Dez only gave him 2 points. And that Antoine Smith guy, he was just somebody that Matty put in there for desperation, I'm quite sure. Only gave him 5. But Men of Steel, you were close, man. And I'll tell you what, you're a Steelers fan, but your Steelers blew it for you, man. Your Steelers fucking blew it. Because Ben Roethlisberger, I ain't gonna lie, Ben Roethlisberger played like shit. And that's probably because he came back before he should have, because he did not look like himself until like the end of the game. I mean, he just looked like crap for 3 quarters. And Sammy Coates got you 0 points. So had Sammy Coates and Ben Roethlisberger had a good Pittsburgh and General had a good a game offensively, maybe you could have beaten Belichick's hoodies. But a 0 from Coates, Asiata gave you 5. That's not gonna cut it. Even though the Chiefs' defense was 24 and Ben Roethlisberger gave you 23, Matty was able to pull this one out. So congratulations, Belichick's hoodies. You got the victory, improving to 6-3. And Men of Steel, you dropped to 4-5. Next matchup. Next matchup, we got the Paradise Raiders versus Gangrene. Both 4-4 teams. Both quarterbacks did pretty good. Mariota 36, Winston 30. Um, and then for Gangrene, his running backs kicked ass. Elliott gave him 22. Mark Ingram was pissed off about getting benched last week. He gave him 34. Um, and then that was pretty much it. And you look at what Paradise Raiders did to make up for the running back difference. It wasn't much, but it was just solid down the line. He had 15, 12, 13, 14. A lot of double digits. Nothing really high, but solid performances. That's what you call a team effort. At the end of the day, ultimately, it was a tie. And in this league, we discussed this at the draft, and I know I'm going to hear a complaint from the loser in this situation because that's just how naturally it goes. You talk about the rules, you agree on the rules, everybody respect the rules, and then when the rules work against you, it's a problem. I hope that's not the case because Paradise Raiders, you lost. I'm just saying, you lost because your bench scored 34 and Gangrene's bench scored 54. You also got 2 guys on IR sitting on your bench, so that doesn't help. But those are the rules, man. I'm not on this. I'm not here by myself with this. When we created these rules and went over it at the draft or whatever the case may be, everybody agreed that tiebreakers is pretty much normal for the bench points to be the difference in most cases. All right, so Paradise Raiders, you dropped to 4-5, and Gangrene, you improved to 5-4. Next matchup, we got another close one. Sutang Clan versus Kingpin. This one's not going to be as controversial because it was a straight up victory. Even though it was by only 1 point, 128 to 127. The Sutang clan is not gonna quit, y'all. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. This is her third week win in 4 weeks. She ain't bullshit. She ain't playing. Y'all can look at that record and take her for a joke. I'm telling you. Since she made that trade, she been on a roll. Um, Philip Rivers 25, Odell 20, Mike Wallace 24. Her kicker gave her 20 points. On the other side for our Kingpin, basically you had Rodgers with 36, Jimmy Graham with that huge two one-handed catch touchdown performance, 32 points. But other than that, man, you had like five guys with single digits. So guess what, Kingpin? Those five guys with single digits really hurt you, bro. You lost by 1 point, and you dropped to 5-4, while the Sutang clan improves to 3-6. And still, very possibly still in the playoff hunt. Next matchup, we got Deal versus Buck and Buffalo, and this was another close one. I mean, 5 point difference right here. Deal 121, Buck and Buffalo 126. And Buck and Buffalo had Dak with 32, DeJuan Harris with 24, and that was it. Deal had Ajayi with 23, and Jason Witten, the old man, gave him 29. The problem here was that the problem here was for Deal was Terrence West 3 points, Marvin Jones 1 point. Oh man, that's crazy. And Cam Newton still not producing Cam Newton type of numbers, 18 points. So Buck and Buffalo, you were able to pull this one out. And you know what? Excuse me. If I could give the Coaching of the Week award, I give it to you, man, because you deserve it. Because throwing DeJuan Harris in there last minute, because I know you had to make sure Carlos Hyde was playing or not. And you picked that guy up and you plugged him in there, and he was the difference in this game. That 24 points really helped you out, man. So you improved to 5-4. Deal, you dropped to 3-6. Next matchup and final matchup. Well, I figure you end it with a bang. Usually a bang will be something exciting, a close matchup. But this was a bang like for one team, and a boom for the other one. I guess a bust for the other one, because this is a 101 point clubbing by Just Keaton. AC Fire scored 93 points to this guy's 194 points. What's up, Dupree? Russell Wilson gave him 33. Other than Russell Wilson, 33, Mechanics, which is his kicker, gave him 13, and Demarius gave him 10. So that's your double-digit performances for the whole team. He had six people with single digits. AC Fire did. So he really didn't stand a chance. He had the low score of the week. Just Keaton had the high score of the week. And you improved to 7-2, Dougie. AC Fire, you dropped to 3-6. Um, Listen, we have a Thursday night game is going to be the Ravens versus the Browns. So if anybody got any Ravens, any Browns playing on Thursday, please set your lineups on Wednesday, um, or maybe early Thursday, so you don't forget about it. All right. Um, yeah, I won't even talk about manual ads and drops because we haven't had that issue in this league, so nobody really does. So I won't even get on that. Just make sure you set your lineups for Thursday's game. All right, everybody. This is the Bathroom Bandit. I'm out of this bitch, and I'll see y'all next week for the Week 10 recap. Good luck, everybody. Peace.